Hey guys, welcome back into the channel. Tons of new content in Hockey Ultimate Team that we're going to break down, including some upgrades to some huge Team of the Year cards, as well as a big X Factor upgrade, and some Play of the Year cards as well. If you enjoy the content, make sure that you subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date news, tips, and info. All right, guys, let's break down the new content. We'll kick things off with the 90 overall PAVEL BUCHNEVICH from the St. Louis Blues with Applesauce and Magician, as well as Distributor. 6'1", has unstoppable force, which is a nice ability to hold on to the puck. 91 speed, 91 acceleration, mid-90 shooting. This should go for the bare minimum, and for anyone that is building a team from, the holiday season, this could be a nice left-handed winger for you guys to go out and grab for the bare minimum price of around like 40,000 coins. Barkov making the jump to 92, 6'3", 215 with Fly the Zone and Workhorse, so still under 90 skating, but does come with gold quick draw. But man, he is 6'3" gold quick draw. That does have significant value, and defensively he's very, very good. And center is not a position where you necessarily need a lot of speed, but man, this is just so sluggish at this point in the game. You should be able to get him for the absolute bare minimum, which does have some value. We'll take a look at his X Factor now. That has the, the 94 still, though, so it doesn't even upgrade. It's been tough this year for Barkov cards. I hope he gets some skating increase, because I don't think in real life he's this slow. Just really tough all the way around here for Barkov owners. Not a card that I would invest in, so there's that. Taylor Hall gets bumped up to an 89, and one of the better 89 overall cards with Magician, as well as Booming Shot and Wheels. 94 speed, 93 acceleration, and with both of these synergies activated, 98 agility, great hand stats, and a shot. This is an awesome 89 overall card. If he's going for anywhere around 40K or the minimum of what these are, this is a great card for you guys to buy. I think it does rival, or it's a bit of an improvement over the base Connor McDavid. So just keep that in mind. I think this could be a really, really fun primetime card for, again, anyone who is looking for a non-master set fast left-handed winger. This is one of the better ones, in all honesty. Then we've got the 89 Alexander MIRZABALAYEV from the Warriors with Fly the Zone, as well as Spark, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 99 agility, and the shot power's at 99 as well. These are kind of the sneaky cards where some of them, because of how they're boosted and their silver cards actually work. He's got good defensive stats, but he's 5'9". But again, the only tough part here is that the shot power is great, but he's 5'9". However, I think this does have some value. If you can get him for the bare minimum of like 35 to 37,000 coins, I think he could be usable because of his skating right now. We've got the David Pastrnak, 93 overall with Protector, as well as Buzzing. This is an awesome card. 96 speed, 95 acceleration. Superstar abilities are absolutely awful, though. Schneip is not worth 10 points, and Ankle Breaker literally does nothing. So just an awful ability there. However, the stats, max shooting essentially in terms of accuracy, hand stats are 99. This is a phenomenal card. Like, if you got this one, activated the synergies, you essentially have an endgame card right here at 93 overall, which is why I have mentioned that his X Factor is one of the better ones. However, if you watched my last video, I think X Factors are just, there's no point to them anymore. But if you did even just get this David Pastrnak X Factor up to 93, as he does get Spark as his next synergy, you've got almost a max skater here, which is phenomenal, obviously. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Snipe, but Silver 1T could be nice. Yeah, again, just the cost isn't anything crazy. I wouldn't invest in an X Factor with the idea to go to 99 anymore, but this 93 one, like, you could just leave it here or maybe get the next one to 94. You're in business. Like, this is almost a max, end game card right now. Then we've got the 97 Connor McDavid with Thief, as well as Light the Lamp or Gladiator with Tape to Tape, as well as Third Eye. 99s across the board. There's not much you can say here. This is just an incredible card. Can play center as well. I would rather have this than his X Factor, to be honest with you, because his X Factor, I mean, this is brutal. You take a look. It goes from 6 and 150,000 coins all the way up to 8 and 200 to go from 96 to 97. And that's awful. Like, there's no way that this is worth it. And now we get a glimpse of what it's going to cost all these X Factors at their later stages. The reason why this is so, I mentioned this in my other video as well, if Team of the Season works like Team of the Year and you want to cash in X Factors, it looks like it's going to require the X Factor to be all the way up to the max, which is going to cost you just an insane amount. Like, it's not worth it at all. And I hope they make adjustments for X Factors in the future, because these are just way too expensive. It's an awful way for the upgrade tier system to work. If you watch my ideas and how things should work, it should be based on you upgrading this card via playing with him. This is just an absurd amount, and I would be out on him. His team of the year, I hope you guys listened and tried to get his team of the year, even though there wasn't really much of a choice because he was so expensive. You know, it's incredible. 99s across the board, Unstoppable Force, as well as Wheels, and Elite Edges and Tape to Tape. One of the best cards, if not the best card in the game. So, you know, I would much rather just try and get his prime time, but his prime time is going to be so hard to pull, and there's none up, and I would rather just keep him, so keep that in mind. Then we'll take a look at the Finland cards for winning gold at the Olympics. We've got the Ahti Otama, 6'3" left-handed defenseman with workhorse as well as buzzing, 90 speed, 89 acceleration. With gold, send it, which is awful, but silver shutdown does make him usable, and at 6'3", 90 skating, this is definitely a usable card for anyone that is free to play or that is a holiday season just started out. Even if you're not, like, this is a very good left-handed defenseman that's got great size and silver shutdown. 90 speed is where you want to be. Like, that's the lowest I would go, and he's right around there if you can activate both of these. So a really nice card on the lower, the high 80s, low 90s. Then we've got the 90 Leo Komarov, and even with synergies, I think this card is not really worth investing in at all. Truculence, which is awesome, but then back at you. Skating's under 90. Shot accuracy's well under 90. Just not a very good forward card, so this would be right into sets for me. SAKU MÄENALANEN, 6'4" with gold close quarters and unstoppable force. If you have unstoppable force on this thing, he's not losing the puck. 90 skating, speed and acceleration. Shots a little bit better than Komarov's. Just not going to lose the puck at all. This could be a really, really nice winger card for you. If you're really good on the draws, you could technically use him at center, even though he only has 82 on the faceoffs if you activate Fly the Zone. Interesting card. You could also go Thief as well and forego the 2 to acceleration, but I don't know if I would do that. SAMI VATANEN's up next, the 92 overall, and these cards are always interesting because they are really small at 5'10", so defensively, he's built like a winger, but on defense. 99 body checking, though, but we've seen that even smaller defensemen with high body checking doesn't really help in this game. You don't get the bump animations. You really need truculence. Comes with quick pick and gold 1T. I mean, offensively, if you're looking for a defenseman, sure, but, you know, like Adam Fox is an example of why these kind of card builds just don't really work in NHL 22. Harry Personin, great name. Workhorse, light the lamp. He also has buzzing with gold close quarters. It's very difficult to activate gold close quarters. It's just so situational and it's so expensive. But 93 acceleration, 92 speed is nice, and his shot is almost maxed. Hand stats are almost maxed. This is a sneaky good card, and because 93s are not specifically used for sets, these are the cards that do take a hit in cost, so you should be able to pick him up at a nice deal. This is a really nice card. Mikko Lehtinen, 93 overall with distributor and workhorse with seeing eye and tape to tape. Left defenseman, 92 speed, 92 acceleration with 98 shot power. Again, another really nice left-handed defenseman card. His abilities I'm not a huge fan of. I don't think they work well together. I think it's a little too expensive for gold tape to tape on a defenseman, but with his synergies, his skating, it's a very well-rounded defenseman that you could use if you are looking for, you know, the non-master set left-handed defenseman. And then we've got the 94 Valtteri FILPPULA with gold, born leader, as well as quick draw. A really nice centerman card. 91 speed, 91 acceleration, but high 90 shooting, good hand stats, and then great defensive abilities. So with his superstar abilities, this could be a really nice centerman for you. And again, you should be able to get him at a discounted cost. So once Wednesday comes and everyone rips their packs, be on the lookout if you are trying to find a non-master set centerman for your squad. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.